And we are back. Back, beady back, beady back, beady back. Yata. Alright, I want to figure a few things out real quick. And one of them is Oceania. 7,560 miles. 6,060. So we could go to Auckland, and we can reach Auckland with a 747. Let's get 5 slots in Auckland. The reason I'm doing this is, again, I'm trying to make it so I don't have to build up as many cities. If I build up LA and everything can reach from LA, we're going to be in good shape. So let's get 10 slots, because that'll put us ahead of the game to send people to Sydney and then to spread out a little bit amongst Sydney. And we'll go and continue building out in Europe. And actually, this time, we actually need more slots in the hub. Really, before probably expanding. Let me see here. I mean, obviously, we can't get more slots in other places, but it only takes 1 month to get more slots in London. But it's going to be tricky. Athens, Barcelona is an option. Madrid or Barcelona. Frankfurt and Germany still divided. Amsterdam kind of blows. I love Amsterdam as the Netherlands as a country, but in this game, Amsterdam, nobody flies to Amsterdam, I guess. No, I guess they don't know about the drugs. Milan is not important. We'll go get and grab Athens. Let's see how many months it takes. 9 months. Okay, so yeah, we should get this started now. We'll also check out how Italy's doing, because we just put that flight up. How is Italy doing? Italy is 100% full. Let's go ahead and do our 5 flights to Vienna and 4 flights to Paris for now. That'll change later. Freaking sweet. Alright. Barbecue sauce. Sorry, I can't help it. It's just that music. You know, some of these musics that in this game are just hilarious. All right, and then we're gonna go here to Paris. I pee in your soda. If you're French, my condolences to that joke. They're charging 30% and getting pretty full flights. Oh my god, I want to destroy them. Oh man, we're only gonna go fucking 15%. We will undercut them by half the cost. Well, half the percentage different. Not really half the cost. That would be just silly. Fucking sweet. Alright. And right now, there's not much more we can do other than our Sao Paulo flight. Which me likey do. Oh, I don't have the funds. Fuck you. That's okay, we'll have the funds next round. Del Taco! And what do we got here? The Olympics in Munich will now begin. Problem is it would take us forever to get a flight to Munich because we are not on good terms with the Eastern Germans. So fucking who gives a shit? That's how I look at it. No point in worrying about it at all. We might need to open another route in the US as well, probably to Miami, just to keep our numbers high, as Taco Air is trying to come in and fuck my shit up. And I'm not cool with that. Not a chance. Alright. Then really, I want to make sure we can expand. No! Fuck you, lady. Like I said in the last scenario, it's easy to deal with in various countries that you have harder access to. Access there is not an issue, so fuck them. Fuck them in the ass with a big rubber dick. Alright, speaking of big rubber dicks, let's go ahead and start flying to Sao Paulo. Alright, what are we talking about here? We'll send 1 plane. Yeah, we'll send a both. Fuck it. How much are they charging? Minus 50%, and they can't fill their 747s. Let's do the same thing. Meet them at the same way. Now, the reason why we still might get their passengers, plus more, is not that we're just cheaper, but we're going into LA. Building up LA when we, a little bit, it's just something we will start looking at doing soon, should really help us balance that out. Should. Will it? It's hard to say, but it should. And you know what? We're going to remove the 2 slots from Sao Paulo. There's no reason for them. It took 2 747s just to fucking get there. It doesn't. It's kind of trivial at this point to do it, to keep it really. All right, and let's get more slots in the UK with our last guy. And oh, you know what? You know what we should do? Let's do this. Let's check out that in UK because we obviously need more because we're expanding throughout Europe. So we got to, and we're gonna keep expanding. So at least 14, because I know we can't reach the Middle East. No plane that we have will reach the Middle East from LA. And I'm getting extra slots because we might need something a little extra for Africa. But if we can reach Tunis, I'll be happy. I don't think we can reach Cairo. Pretty sure we can't reach Cairo. 6560. 6560, huh? That's too far. 6560. We can reach it. We can reach Tunis with a 747. May as well. May as well. That's all I have to say about that. May as well. All right. I think we're done. And that's probably a bad strategy because the amount of money it would cost to fly there. You know, it's hard to say, actually. I take that back. It's going to be hard to say. But we need to build up LA before people start flying to LA and I get fucking screwed. Oh, no. Oh, that's in Rio de Janeiro. We lucked out, I think. If it were in Sao Paulo, it would have just destroyed that Sao Paulo flight for us, and that would have been just devastating. We're catching up to Wee Wee Air in Europe. Sweet. Always a good thing. We're big in U.S. How are we doing in Latin America? We're catching up to Taco Air, but it's because we haven't reached the other areas yet because it's been more money than we can afford. So we'll be able to do that soon. Taco Air's hurting. Everybody's hurting, even me, because, you know, fucking Sao Paulo. I can't fill it. I can't fill them flights. There's our 10 slots in Auckland. 3 slots in Santiago. You know what? I don't have the plane. I was gonna say, let's go to fucking, let's do this. Let's go there now. I don't have the planes. It's a neat thought, but I don't have the planes. Lima. Use this bad boy. Just do 2 flights. The other thing is to build up Mexico City too, to kind of overwhelm our competition. But it's hard to say whether that's the right thing to do now or not. So I won't bother suggesting that yet. 4120. Okay, so I don't have a plan. I don't have a plane big enough. He's using the 747. We'll use something smaller because I'm pretty sure there's something we can reach that with. Pretty sure. It's only 4120. I'm pretty sure somebody makes a plane that's not that harsh. Let's check out what's up with Santiago here. Sao Paulo. Oh my god. We're gonna have to do something to give us some rain in Mexico here. Gotta draw in that Mexican crowd here. To us, not to our competition. See, they already bought the hotel. So, we'll buy that. And if I have enough, we'll buy the fucking buses too, as far as I'm fucking concerned. Fuck Mexico. Not Mexico, the country, this airline. No, you know what? I don't like Tijuana. No, Mexico's great. What am I saying? It's the anger and rage coming from the fact that I'm having so many issues here, trying to take South America because it's a hard country to take over, and you're not making money in it. So it's a very hard country to take over. So we've done that. We need slots in the UK. Right? No, we just did that. We just did those slots. We need slots in North America? Yes, we do. We don't need a lot. We only need 5. It'll be the last 5 we need. Yeah, we need to really build up LA. Because we can. And there's a lot of stuff there to build up. Build up London as well for us. Try to kind of expand. And then what we'll do is we'll send one of our guys to Tunis. And then we gotta wait a couple rounds for some income so we can get a small fleet of 747s. The Civil War might also have something to do with some of our problems right now. But again, I ain't gonna worry about it. No point. No point in dreading it. We'll use Europe as our gateway to the Middle East, as far as I'm concerned. I missed it again. I'm sorry, guys. I keep fucking just powering through that. Yeah! Alright. I want to get to Oceania as quickly as possible. So, let's see if we can... Oh, we don't have the plane. Forget that. If we can't afford the planes, we'll just build up LA to help increase our flights and revenue. Because we need 747s, and we need a pretty good fleet of them if we want to get down to Australia. 80 mil, 84 mil. I have enough to buy one. Yeah, that's not going to fly. What we do need to do about, speaking of fly, we need to find a plane that hits over 4,100 miles. And we should be able to find that. What about this guy? Not very reliable. In the good price range. Let's check McDonnell Douglas. And see what they got. Well, let's check Lockheed too. We're right here. That'll reach. The seating capacity is bigger than I need though, so that'll be impossible to fill. I mean, the other problem was Boeing was the exact same thing, so... Let's check MD... McDonnell Douglas. What do you got that doesn't fucking blow chunks? Okay, same problem, really. 55, 60, great mileage, but a lot of seats that I don't think I can fill. So this is where this becomes an issue. I think Boeing's going to be the better option, surprisingly. Because it's got the mileage, but only 160 seats. I can fill that. Realistically, I can fill that. And I think it's cheaper than the other ones. So, we'll get it. Get 2 of them. We'll connect that flight next year. Next quarter. I'm doing the best I can, guys, with what I got. Alright, so we've got 4 minions, which means there should be a lot of places to start sending flights out. Athens. If I can afford it, I doubt I can. 82,000, yeah. So we're gonna have to wait. What we can do in the meantime is add that extra little thingamajig there. From there to Paris, add another flight. I think we're at 100% capacity. They're staying at 30%. So, fuck these guys. I think we can do one better. I don't want another plane, asshole. I want another flight. Might even do some more flights just to dick with them further. If that affects us in any way, we won't bother. We might even try to get more slots in France just to hurt them further. But right now, not a big deal. Let's go ahead and get some in the Middle East and in Africa. We'll get Tunis, because nobody's flying there. Probably only needed 3 slots, but I grabbed 5. And this was a kind of an area I am worried about. New Delhi, how's New Delhi looking? 23-24. Let's see Baghdad. 28-18. We're better off flying into New Delhi. Besides, New Delhi's growing at a pretty good rate. Nobody else is, except Wee Air is flying there. No, they're not flying there either. Let's get that going. How much money do I have to blow? Very, very little. Let's go to LA. And let's see here. Just getting a feel for what's out there that we can afford. And we're going to get some more slots in either Asia or Australia. Probably Asia. Nah, let's get a path to Sydney going. And that's my bigger concern. Then we'll start expanding throughout Asia. Promises! Oh, I don't want to birch as a business venture. I want to fucking get slots. And then we'll expand there as quickly as we can. And then we're going to start working in Asia very, very soon. This is what I'm thinking. Should be a round or 2 before we can get to Australia, though. So whoever becomes free, we're going to keep... Again, whoever gets free for what, you know, for what's going on, we're going to try to get everybody into Europe. Try to get what I can out of Europe, and then I think... But we're starting to reach the limit of what I think I can get out of Europe. I can get a few more cities in Europe, but at what cost, you know? We'll see. Still hard to say. Fucking Rio. No! Well, that's gonna hurt this round. Ah, that happened. It happened to us. So we'll have to deal with it. We're catching up to Wee Air, so we just need maybe 2 more cities. Maybe 3 in Europe to dominate. And then Asia is gonna be our next real big push. Australia is going to get set up, so no matter how you look at it, we should be able to do it, but yeah, we'll worry about that then. It's all about, do I have the money to get there? And right now we don't. We just don't. That's enough money to pay for the flights, but not the airline, the airplanes. So I just say we'll use a little bit of money, keep building LA up, I say. All right, Were those? Were those for South America? Yes, they were. Actually, let's do these flights to kind of continue our death grip on South America here. Minus 50. He's barely filling 1 flight. I think we can do it. I'm okay with losing a little money on this flight. Or the goal is to take passengers away from the competition. That's the real goal here. At the end of the fucking day, that's what we're setting out to do. Okay. Let's see how our other flight is doing. Sao Paulo is shit because of the war, probably. This is going to be shit because of the airline trouble. We're actually filling up in Lima. Let's add another flight if we can. What plane is it? The 727? Let's do another. I'm okay with that. It's full. Can't fucking argue that. Alright. At least we can make some money out of South America. Let me check what we're doing out of Mexico to LA. It's great. Alright. I only got 30 grand and I'm still not making the money I need to expand in the areas I want to. That's fine. We'll just build up LA a little bit more. We want people to come here. We don't have enough for any of that, so we won't do that. Let us get slots in Europe. Sorry about that. Had a fucking phone call and had it zoned out for a second looking at the screen like, what was I doing? Oh, that's right. Trying to fucking take over the airline industry slowly but surely, and we don't call it Shirley. Alright, let me see here. I don't think we can afford... No, I was gonna have him build a hub somewhere, wasn't I? Well, I can't build the hub because we don't reach it yet, so... Gotta find a use for this fucking fool. Let me see here. Alright, Clark Kent, get your ass in there. I dropped a deuce today, and it felt so good, I knew it would, when I pooped in the thing. Alright, let's see. So we can't do any flights because we're just broke as shit. I guess we could get some slots in Cairo and try to get that going. That's what I'm thinking. Let's get some slots in Cairo. See, now I'm doing this the hard way. The easy way to do this, and the cheapest way to do this, would be to make people fly to the UK, then fly to Africa. Doing what I'm doing is, in a sense, it could work for me or it could fuck me over hard. And I just figure, either way, we'll get it sorted out. Gotta take a shit now. Alright, but anywho, we'll see what happens. It's still kind of early to worry about it and all that. Alright, Rio de Janeiro. So Brazil is back on fucking point finally. More slots in California and Los Angeles. Alright, we still got a pretty strong hold on international flights. I totally did not pay attention for Europe. But we gotta be close, if not better. Not my concern. I'm not worried about that yet. Got a pretty good threshold in Europe. And we've taken South America. Hey, 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 hey! Hey, nani, nani, and a ho, ho, ho. Yeah! My nips are hard just thinking about it. Alright. We got 2 bad flights in South America. I don't really care at this point, as long as we keep control there. The only concern I would have with Santiago, which is what's red here, is that it's not at the lowest percentage available. Lima's still flying pretty strong. No, it's at the lowest percentage available, and we're losing money on it. I kind of expect this at this point. Much like our last scenario, there's going to be a few routes you just have to eat up. But don't invest in them early on, or you're kind of dicking yourself over. What planes do I have? Do I have any 747s? 727 DC-9. So we need some 747s, and we don't have the money to buy anything significant amount. So we're gonna end this turn here. I know we have one guy just sitting there, and I'm okay with that. I know that in the grand scheme of things, it'll work out. Southeast Asia experiencing a boom in tourism. Good for that. And I'll pay attention to Europe this time, I swear. Okay, they're still beating us out, so we just need to fly to 2 or 3 more places, max. Even one place might be significant enough. We'll see. But I do want to start taking a look at Southeast Asia and expanding down there is our next big expansion point. We just got to get a flight out to Africa, and we got to get a flight out to... the Middle East and Oceania. So, things for us to aspire to. And we got our slots in New Delhi, so... And our slots in Tunis. Okay. And then we can send the minions out into Asia, is what I'm thinking. And anywhere else we kind of need help with. But we need some 747s, so that's a fucking given. And we need to get as many as we can afford. 2? I can only buy 2? 2? Yeah, I can only buy 2. That's fine. That'll get us to Oceania. That's where I more want to go first, because nobody's really going there right now. So if we can get a lead on that, that would be good. So next round we'll be able to do that. Let's try to dominate the rest of Europe now. So where could we send dipshits? That would actually... Okay, so Madrid or Barcelona. We'll check the statistics on those cities in particular. And then we'll need a few more slots in the major part of London for that. 42 to 40. That was Madrid. Barcelona, 42-40. Yeah, Barcelona is going to be where we go. 1.5 mil. I'm pretty sure Barcelona or Madrid's where I'm going to go. Yeah. 9 months. What did I make fun of, like, the Spanish people because I spoke Latin American? They don't trust me. If you're from Spain, most people I know from Spain personally struggle a lot with the language used in Latin America. I actually call it Hispanish because Hispanish and Spanish from Spain are, according to those people, are very different languages. All right, 42 and 42 with a low population, so that's Denmark. So I'm trying to look up here because nobody's flying up here yet. So 43-24. I'd rather take Denmark. It's got better tourism and economy. Not really better both ways. Okay, Finland's not a good idea. So far Denmark is looking pretty good. Norway, a lot of economy, shit tourism though. Let's check Denmark again. No, or Copenhagen. Yeah, Denmark. 42-42 is a pretty good fill there, so I'll be happy with that. We need a few more slots in let me think. 5, 10, 15, 20. So we need 7 more slots for the time being. 7 slots. We could do this from Africa, but that would mean another 5 slots. 7, 8, 9, 13. No, 12. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm tired of trying to get LAX to LA to get to Africa. I don't think that's going to be overly cost efficient at the point where we're barely got enough to fly to Oceania. So let's just bypass that entirely. We don't even have enough money to go to Athens right now, so which is killing me in the grand scheme of things. So let's do that. That's what I'm thinking. Get the hubs going. Get this shit done. Which means I need 5 more fucking slots. God damn it, now that I thought about it. Ah, you fuck. I'm mad at myself. Because then I would have needed 5 more slots in the UK. I can always get 5 more in the UK next round. Because I only had 12, so I wasn't going to get 5 out of that. So I still would have had to do this again, so that's fine. Fucking A. Don't care. Alright. Or still try to go to Africa, I guess, but... We'll go to the Middle East first, instead. And then worry about how we're going to have to do this shit later. Alright. Alright. Now let me think this through here in Europe before we start moving guys to other places. 5, 10, 15... Middle East would be 20. Oh, Africa would be 25. I think we're actually good. Yeah, we're good right now. Fuck it. I'm wrong. We're good. Let's go to Asia, because we've got Southeast Asia. We've got slots here that have just never been used. And there's not a lot of flights going around, so we can start to really make a scene here. Try to drop a scene down here. Oh, the tourism is boosting, that's why. Bangkok, Singapore, Manila. Go to Hong Kong. That's all. Hong Kong's pretty good anyway, so we'll put 5 slots there. And we've got the planes, I think, to do that, so I'm not too worried about that. Fukuoka, Osaka. This should be Sapporo. Yeah. Seoul, Korea. You know, let's do Manila. Yeah, let's do... Well, let me check Manila versus Thailand here. 30... Let's base a lot of... You know, see, you can't base a lot of it off of tourism right now. That tourism's pretty high there, 59. So we probably will go to Bangkok. Singapore, let's check Singapore. 56. 56 and 41. Let me see, 56.41 versus what? 34. Ooh, yeah. Actually, this is better. The tourism's a little lower, but it's got higher economy. Ding, 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 my ding, ding, ding-ling. Would you like to touch my ding, ding, dong, yong? Alright, let's see if we can actually get this shit fucking going. Oops. I still don't think we can afford the flight, but we'll try. Derp, derp. Alright, that should give us 3. Okay, so 3 flights. We can always improve that with another... We'll improve that later with another 747. For sure, we'll improve that with another 747. But not at this given moment. Because we have to order it. And I don't think we'll have enough money after flying. Oh, actually we will. Let me see here. I pooped in your soup bowl. And you thought it was beef stew. Bullshit. 1,500 miles exactly. Ooh, do I have any of the 2000s? No, I actually do. No, 747. I guess I don't have the other plane. Okay. Well, that'll work then. Fucking sweet. Well, there's no way to tell. Just leave it like that for now and see how it goes. Whatever money we have left, we'll use it to buy another 747. Barbecue sauce. Alright. Fucking A! Don't have enough to do that, so we'll just hold out for now. Actually, we'll try to connect a flight to the Middle East. If we can afford it. It might be too expensive. 58 mil. Or New Delhi. 68 mil. Yes, it's too expensive. We can try Africa, but I don't think that's going to be much better. Or Cairo. Either one would suffice. We'll find out which one's cheaper. Son of a bitch. There we go. $75 mil, 42 mil. Well, we've had pretty good luck in Tunis. Let's go to Tunis. Get that fucking thing out of the way. Oh, look at that. We can use our cheap plane to do it. And it'll give us... Okay, he's got 2 flights. He can barely fill it at 0%. So we'll go, I'd say 25% lower, just to dick him up. Dick the competition over. You know what? Yeah, 30. See if we can get people to go through us to Africa. This will keep us from having to buy more 747s, because it's breaking the bank. Look at, I did 3 flights today. Literally 3 flights without, for the cost of what a 747 would have cost. So at that point, you have to start questioning what you're doing in a bit. We need some more planes, too. We need to order some planes next to some short rangers and some long rangers as well. Medium rangers. A lot of medium range, actually. That's what's killing me at the moment, is I don't have the medium range going. Okay, we've taken Europe. It looked like I let it go by too quick. And we may be the only ones to take Africa, and if we take Africa, that's an instant win for us, almost. I think. Europe, North and South America, we just need one more territory, so let's build a hub in New Zealand there. In Auckland, and then get a flight to Sydney, because we've already got slots available there, and we've got 5 slots ready to use for it. So it's like, what the fuck, man? Let's see how that flight's doing, by the way. Tokyo, Auckland is full! 98% full. Let's add another plane. And, yeah, let's add one more plane and see if we can add 2 more flights. Ah, I didn't buy it. That's right. Fuck. Fucking A. What the fuck was I thinking? Oh, we don't have any minions, so this round, let's buy one more 747, because that Auckland flight's making us some serious bank money right now. Because again, we're the only assholes flying it. So as long as it stays that way, it warrants buying one of these. And then we don't have enough money to go to the Middle East, to New Delhi specifically. So let's hold on to our cash. Or you know what? Let me see. That's not accurate. Let's see what we can buy plane-wise for the middle range, not the 1,500 milers, but the 2,000 mile. Oh, that's not here. This is good for the few places in the 2 places in Europe. So let's just pick up maybe 3 of these. 2, then I'll take 2. Fuck you, I'll take 2. Alright. And that'll give us the plane amounts that we need coming up for that, but not for what we need to reach New Delhi, unfortunately. But we're broke at the moment, so we'll just have to deal with that. Broke is fine. We're almost to the Middle East, too, so we could win this in about 3 to 5 rounds if I play smart. And this is the face of someone who does not play smart. And perk for us, Cairo just went into war. This is fucking why you go to Tunis. Fuck Cairo. And I don't mean that if you live there. I'm sorry. That's not what I'm implying. I'm just saying, look at what happens. The Middle East, the whole Middle East is just a fucking den of shit because and including Egypt, which is not part of the Middle East, but including Egypt, because it just doesn't pan out the way you need it to very, very well. All right. So as soon as we get a minion, we got to build a hub in Africa, and Ethiopia's in some kind of war. Fucking Indio Air is just dying here. Yeah, so we're gonna put all of our financial focus right now into Australia. Okay, we're getting all our minions back. Fucking sweet. We might win this scenario before the episode's over if I played my cards right. And I think that means this scenario was faster than the last one. Well, then again, I had to explain a lot of shit, too. Alright, let's do this smart. Add another plane. And here's what I'm gonna do, the smart fucking thing. Let's reduce the fare to 10%. Look, we're still getting that much money a flight. Not directly, but that's not a literal number, but we're getting a good amount of cash for that flight, so let's not fucking dick around with it. Alright, let's open a hub in Auckland. That'll give us that going. No, I don't want slots, asshole. Ah, shit. And that'll do. And we still have 5 slots left in Auckland. That'll let us spread there. Southeast Asia. Let's send the minions out. Minion 1. Let's take him to Manila. Manila Gorilla, bitch! And just because I like to, I'm going to send the other one to South Korea. It's not a great place to go in this stage of the game. Later in the game, it's kind of nice, but you can see I'm trying to reach out to all the big cities right off the bat. So 5, that's 10, that's 15. We need more slots in Tokyo, so let's do that too. Because we can keep expanding in Tokyo. It's not a big deal. Let's take 11 slots. Ding 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 my ding 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 a ling dong ding 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 my ding 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 a ling dong. I don't know if we have the planes, but let's see. No. Ah, yes, I do. What's he charging? 25%? What a douche! We'll just charge 20. Look at that. Only one. It only took one. Actually, we'll do one better. We'll do 15%. Just to dick Indio Air more, because I think they're the only dickheads that are out here. Well, no, that's not true. Wee Wee is out here as well. Alright. I don't know if we have a plane that reaches that 3310. Yeah, we don't have the funds anyway, so there's a kick in the fucking teeth. Alright, so we're good for right now. And the next round, we're going to make a flight going out of Auckland to Sydney immediately, because we should be able to. Hello, welcome to New Delhi! Which is good, because we have to do a flight there too. But I don't have the plane. I don't have a plane that reaches yet. Fuck. Fuck me in the ass with a big rubber dick! We'll buy a plane. A plane. 2, maybe, if I can afford it. Ooh, Taco Air's trying to make a fucking comeback in a couple of regions. We gotta be very careful. Taco's trying to give me the fucking shocker. 2 in the pink and 1 in the stink. But I don't have a pink, so I don't know where he's putting his fingers. Yeah. Shut the fuck up, lady. Hey! Woo! Let me see here. We're fine in Europe for the time being, so let's do Oceania first. That's the priority. We should have a plane that reaches too, so I'm not too worried about that. 2,000 miles. Oh, shit. Shit. Oh, I got 1. Oh, almost shit my pants. And we get 5 flights out of it. Perfect. Not sure how, but we do. 2,000 miles away. It's a fucking flight and a half, that's for sure. Alright. We need to buy a 4,000 mile plus plane. Let's see what we can get out of here. We'll just take 2 of these guys. Keep it simple. And as soon as we get to the middle, as soon as we get to New Delhi, we gotta fucking plop a thing there too. So we have to do that next round. But this round, we should now have the domination of Oceania, and nobody can take that away from us. There's no way they can beat us. So Middle East next round, hoping to fucking close out the scenario with that. Let's try it. Yeah, fuck you, Taco Air. Nice. Nobody in Africa. Okay, that's fine. So we did 1. 2. This will be 3. 4. And we have to maintain this for 4 rounds after this round if we can get to New Delhi, which we should be able to by this point. Okay. That's also why I'm keeping Asia kind of open too, in case something happens. You know, shit, as they say in the trade, shit happens when you party naked. All right. That's right, from the UK. Anarchy in the UK. And whatever leftover money we have, we'll try to instill it in Europe or something, just to make sure that we keep doing good. No. Fuck, brah. There we go. And pop 2 of these bad boys in there. Fucking A. Right now, we'll just leave it average because people want to fly to India. We're going to hub it up immediately, so that way the hub takes effect next round. Then we got to maintain for 2 turns. And wherever we're hurting is where we're going to focus our minions. And anything else that's going on, just to ensure that we can keep that control. So let's go ahead and build. Hopefully we have enough to build the regional hub. Gonna be cutting it real close here monetarily. Yup. Del Taco. That'll help us. Nice. 102,000 people internationally. We've taken Europe. Let's see. Fucking Asia. We're not that far. We've taken Australia. The US is easily ours. We're still holding strong in Latin America. Or South America. Let's see. I totally missed that, what that was. I think it's the Olympics. Yeah, here we go. Regional hub opened. Fucking sweet. Let me check if there's anything I can do to improve South America just to make sure. Because we're cutting it close. Sao Paulo is shit, and there's nothing I can really do about that. Let's reduce the price in Kingston to something abysmal just to guarantee that we get the passengers. Maybe we'll get to... trying to milk a few passengers anywhere we can. I mean, what's wrong with Kingston, right? We're still getting money there. Santiago's 73. I think we're good. Let's do it! Now, if that route to Houston put Wee Wee ahead of us, we're going to Miami. Mexico City, which actually helps Air Mexico right now, which is not good. But it helps us too, because our hub is there as well. So, we'll see how that plays out. We've got 2 businesses in Mexico. I think they only got 1. So people might be more inclined to fly us. That's what we're hoping for. Yeah, we still pulled away. Sweet. So even with sightseeing being Mexico City, we still kind of pulled away from them. I opened a hub in the other region, didn't I? A hub in every region. Where do I not have a hub? Africa. Motherfucker. I bless the rains down in Africa, the Africa rain. God damn it. Just sitting on my hands going, what the fuck am I missing? And it's obvious that I did not put a fucking hub in Tunis. Fucking idiot, man! Fuck! Fuck! I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Oh, man. Okay, so Europe. Oceania, North America, South America. So we still got the 4 hubs. One more turn and then we'll have to see. Yeah, shut up, bitch. There's a fucking regional hub. Now, do I win the game? But now we have money to do almost anything we want, and we have a lot of places to fly to that we're not utilizing yet. So this is actually a good thing that I kind of had to do this. Because if there's any problems, we have the money and the resources to kind of fix the problem. Okay. And we did it. Fucking A. Now I'm not going to make you guys sit through the entire thing again, but let's talk about this scenario real quick. To me, this particular scenario is a lot easier than the first one. As you can see, it took me an hour less to beat it. About an hour less to beat it. And it really has to do with you have better reach. The planes that you can get are not as efficient and they cost more. Those longer flights are more expensive to operate. And you have bigger seat loadages to deal with too. So there's a lot more thought going into what you're doing. It's not the same as what you did in the last scenario. Where in the last scenario that we did, it was very much short flights and short distances. You couldn't really go much over 4,500 miles or something. So location was a big deal in the first scenario. Second scenario, location is still kind of a big deal, but there's a lot more leeway and leniency towards where you need to start. And you've got the deliciously sexy 747. And with the 747, you can reach, from Los Angeles alone, you can reach Africa, Europe, South America, which you could already reach anyway, Oceania, and Asia. 5 of the 6 regions you can reach from one place. And this is something you'll see carry into the next scenario and even be more extreme in Supersonic when we get to the 4th scenario. So anyway, that is scenario number 2 done. I think in about the 10-year period of the 25 years we have available. It was either that or we did it in 5. I don't think it was 5 years. I wasn't paying attention. I just wanted to get it done, and we got it done. So anywho, thank you guys for stopping by. On this one, we're gonna have scenarios 3 and 4 coming soon on glider difficulty. If you really like me watching me play this, I will pull them out on supersonic difficulty, just to kind of show that off to you and give you guys an idea of how that goes. But for the time being, I think we've done really, really well. And yeah, so comment below. And coming up after Aerobiz is done, I haven't decided yet, but I've got a few things in mind to do. So I hope you guys are liking this playthrough a lot, and Asshole Incorporated. And check out our website at www.jacktardstudios.com. It is out of date. It's been hard to get time to update it. It's how busy and how much I've been working. You can also check out my Twitch channel, which I do Twitch usually 4 times a week. You could be doing recordings for YouTube, I know, but I like the interaction with the viewers. It's a lot more open and friendly and kind of sharing the game environment with you guys. But you can check that out at www.twitch.tv/JacktardStudios. And we've got a couple shows on there you can watch, not just me playing RPG games or strategy games. Lots of different stuff out there you can check out. And, yeah. You can do all that other stuff. So thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time. My nipples are hard just thinking about it. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please take a moment to check out more episodes from the RPG Guy, Tuesday Night Team Up, and more. And please subscribe. Always support the channels you enjoy watching, and while you're at it, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. Keep on gaming hard. See you next time.